Welcome to PCMag Live. I'm Alex Colon, this is Dan Costa, and today we're going to talk about the top 3 news stories of the day. We're going to answer one of your questions, and we're going to show you one cool thing from the PCMag Labs. So let's start with the first news story of the day, and this is good news for everyone if you're looking to buy a MacBook Pro, because Apple just upgraded the entire line.
Yeah, it's really perfect timing, right in time for back to school. Anyone that's going out to get a new MacBook is going to get the latest and greatest Intel processor. They're getting a 200 megahertz clock boost, which is not a huge bump in speed. The thing that's really appealing here is the 16 gigabytes of RAM. The MacBooks have been sort of locked behind on RAM, and now they're going to have extra RAM. It's going to open up a lot of possibilities. A lot of pro people that are using Macs to their maximum advantage have been begging for this for years.
Yeah, and I think it's the 15-inch models they're being upgraded to 16 gigs of RAM, and the smaller, the 13-inch models, those are being upgraded to 8 because those were 4 before. So I mean, it's twice the RAM across the board, which is a pretty nice increase.
Yeah, and also probably more important than the processor bump is getting that extra memory capacity. That's what I always tell people: if you want to get more performance out of your laptop, add more memory before you try and upgrade the processor or try and get it's just the memory is the thing that you're going to run out of first.
Yeah, and the last time Apple upgraded the computers was last October, so this is a good time to buy if you're thinking about doing it. The 15-inch model is also $100 cheaper.
Yeah.
So not bad. All right, so story number 2. You might have noticed this if you tried to log on to Facebook with your phone this morning, but Facebook is removing messaging from its core app. It's going to force everyone over to its messaging app.
Yeah, I understand sort of the logic of this. They want to create separate apps for separate applications. They don't want everything bundled into one application. At the same time, if you're going to get notifications of messages from your Facebook app, and then to answer that message, you're going to have to open up another app, the Messenger app, in order to reply. It seems a little kludgy to me. I don't use Facebook on my phone a lot anyway, but I think this strategy doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I do use it, not that often, but I'm hesitant to change. I got the message this morning. I just clicked out of it, and I'm still using the regular Facebook Messenger. I haven't been
for the rest of the week, and then they're going to cut you off.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see how it goes. I mean, as long as it, like basically punts you right over into the messaging app. If there's a seamless transition, I'm okay. If it means that I'm going to have to, go back to the home screen, then open another app, it's going to be kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think it'll prompt you. I think it'll open up. Maybe most people won't even notice, but they're definitely they're trying to get 2 apps loaded on your phone instead of just one. Yeah. And it's not going to stop there. They're going to offer more and more apps that are dedicated use. This is part of their mobile strategy. It's been working pretty well for them, so who am I to complain?
Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. And story number 3, this one is really interesting. OKCupid just said that they just admitted that they have been performing experiments on their members.
Yeah, I mean, all websites do this. We create versions of our website, we A/B test things, we test different content with different audiences, see what resonates. It's a little different when OKCupid does it because they literally changed match results and matched people up with people who they were not good matches for just to see what would happen, and then monitor their communication and see whether or not they messaged those people and whether or not love connections were made, even though they were terrible matches. And it turns out that people, if you tell them they are a good match, they will act like they're a good match, even if they're, on paper, terrible matches.
Yeah, I think it was, they took people who were only 30% compatible and told them that they were 90% compatible,
yeah.
Which is, I mean, that's a pretty big difference.
I want to know what happens if some of these relationships actually took root. Like, do people actually get together with people that are terrible matches for them? And then is OKCupid responsible for those bad marriages? Is it responsible for the divorce settlements because these people were not supposed to be brought together?
Do they break up when they find out that they were only 30% compatible?
I know, it's got to be such a disappointment. And do they ever get told? Because I don't think they ever told users the results of this or told them that they were being experimented on. So it creates a lot of ethical gray areas.
But then again, maybe opposites attract. So maybe OKCupid, they're up to something.
Yeah, if it leads to happy people and happy relationships, yeah. Then again, they'll probably not be responsible for it.
Okay, and now we're going to answer one of your questions, and this one comes from Millie, who asks via email. What services are available for the Chromecast now that it's been out for a year?
Yeah, 1 year ago they came out with the Chromecast, $35. I ordered it that day, along with a couple other people in the lab. The problem with it is that there weren't a lot of services available for it. You could get Google Play, you could get YouTube, and that was pretty much it. Now they've got Netflix, they've got Hulu Plus, they've got Pandora, and Google actually right now is giving away Google Play Music Unlimited service for 90 days. For anyone that buys a Chromecast or anybody that's using a Chromecast. So that's actually like a $30 value on a $35 device. Basically, they're giving the Chromecast away for free right now with this service. I like the device a lot. I think it's for the price, there's no easier way to get content from your phone or your laptop to your TV.
Yeah, I think the streaming is really key.
Yeah.
The services are good too.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we are going to show you one cool thing from the PCMag Labs, and today's cool thing is this tiny pocket camera right here. It's the Sony Cyber-shot DSC-RX100 III. This is the third entry in the series, and this is our favorite pocket camera that we've used so far. It's $800. It has
Which seems ridiculous to me that it looks like a point and shoot. $800 is a lot of money to spend for a point and shoot, but I've been told the performance totally warrants it.
Yeah, excellent high ISO performance. It has a really big 1-inch image sensor. It has a wide aperture lens. It does 10 frames per second burst shooting. It has the big tilting LCD on the back. Basically, this is sort of the Cadillac of pocket cameras. But again, $800. We did give it a 4.5-star review with an Editor's Choice Award. It's online now, so you could read it, see all the reasons why we like it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.